All right. Hello, wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, July 6th. That's right. It was a long holiday weekend, so you know I did quite a bit of drinking. We've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday to cover, and most people had Monday off. So, like myself, when I have a Monday off, or when I can come in late on Monday, I do a little bit of overindulging on Sunday. And this Sunday was July 4th, our country's birthday, so another reason to celebrate. Now for what I drank yesterday. But first, what I drank yesterday. What I drank yesterday section of the show, and that's what we're doing right now. What I drank yesterday. Now time for what I drank yesterday. But let's first start out with what I drank yesterday for the Saturday brown bag. And the brown bags have been getting a little crazy here at the store. You know, when we have 35 plus brown bags in an afternoon, it's no longer a wine tasting. It turns into a party. But I will be gone for the next 2 weeks. So, guys, try to keep things in control while I'm not here. All right? And remember that. It is a wine tasting and not a party. Well, you know it's going to be a good day when you start out with 2001 Kistler Chardonnay Camp Meeting Ridge. Wow, this wine was drinking beautiful. No mistaking that it was a California Chardonnay. Well, especially because, can you guess who brought it? That's right, folks. Chardonnay Ray. And then a slew of Burgundies, and one of them I should have guessed. We had 3 in a row. The 2005 Bruno Colin Santenay Premier Cru Le Graviers. This is one I just had a few days before, and I guess this was an Oregon Pinot Noir. So a lot of fruit in these 05s. 05, a great vintage for Burgundy. This wine was drinking beautiful, and a lot of other great stuff opened up, as always, on Saturday afternoon. Thanks, everybody who stopped by this last Saturday. Made it another great brown bag. All right, and then July 4th. Well, July 4th, you know I like to start my drinking day on a holiday with champagne. And I've been dying to try this 2002 Perrier Jouet since we've got it in. We have this, still have this amazing deal on the last 39 bottles that we have in stock. It's still on sale for $79. So you know that was my first choice on Sunday afternoon, July 4th. And I drank about half the bottle before anybody got there. 2002, a great vintage for champagne. This wine has lovely concentration and depth. Lovely lemon drop candy like citrus fruit, a little bit of ginger spice, a little apricot, some really nice toasty smoky notes to the nose as well. Lovely minerality. The hallmark of a great champagne is the mousse, the texture on the tongue as well. This was lovely, creamy on your tongue, and finished with a very long finish. 2002, as I mentioned before, is a vintage. Even though the champagne release things when they're ready to drink, this is a vintage you could cellar easily another 3 to 5 years or more. The Pierre Jouet Belle Epoque. Like I said, just 39 more bottles at $79. And guess what we just got in the other day? The PJ gift sets. And we have such a great price on these, I can't even tell you the price. I can't even put it in print. But I'm going to give you a little hint. They're $10 cheaper than the PJ 2002. So we got a limited amount of these gift sets, 2 glasses, and the 99 PJ Belle Epoque. A fantastic deal. Trust me, folks, these will not be here long. I will sell them all before I leave for Texas by Friday. Guaranteed, especially at that price. All right. Well, a lot of other things went down, but I can also tell you that there was several other alcoholic beverages on Sunday afternoon that were consumed other than wine. So Monday was a bit rough. Thank God I didn't have to make it in until about noon. But we did get one supplier that stopped in the store yesterday, David Schneider. David, formerly from Steakhold, now with Burton Henry Selections. Stopped in with a few nice wines. I've been interested in 07 White Burgundies, and Pierre Yves Colin Moret is a new producer to us, but his Bourgogne Blanc was absolutely stunning. So David brought by some of the Saint-Aubin Le Blanc, which is just a Leo D. It's not a Premier Cru. Saint-Aubin can be one of the best values in Burgundy. It's a village located right next to Chassagne-Montrachet, and some fabulous wines. This Pierre Yves Colin Moret producer making some stunning 07s. This wine, lovely lemon drop candy fruit, lightly buttered toast spice, and a nice amount of underlying minerality. This is the difference between Burgundy and California. A lot of times you don't have this sweet fruit. You have more of this minerality when the wines are young, a little bit austere, and lovely freshness on this 07. A little bit of green apple fruit as well in there. And then this Lamadrid Malbec, this wine keeps coming back and at a cheaper price. You know, we just wait long enough and the wine will be at the right price. But a nice little wine still, and a few dollars cheaper than it was the last time we tasted it at 18 bucks. Okay, then one of the all-star producers of Ribera del Duero, we had the Jesus wine from Vina Sastre at our cult Spanish tasting we just did a few months ago at Cello Restaurant in Boca Raton. And David brought by a few of the everyday bottlings from this producer, the Ribera del Duero wine, which these wines showed lovely purity of fruit. One of the things I love about Tempranillo is this wild strawberry fruit characteristic that it has. And you could almost mistake these wines for being Australian. They had so much upfront fruit. The first one had just a little bit of that raw steak kind of character that you get from Ribera also, just like if you put a nice New York right there on the plate. A little bit of fresh blood, really nice, and good, as I mentioned, freshness, maybe even a bit of carbonic maceration in this wine. That's what they do to Beaujolais to make it forward and fruity when it's young, but kind of a bit light. But at $21, the price is also right on this wine. And then we had the Crianza from them. This wine is definitely more structured and got a little bit more acidity to the wine as well. It was 06 vintage, so maybe you didn't notice quite as much of the bright fruit in this, but still that lovely wild strawberry fruit on the nose. A little bit of toasty oak spice and almost a molasses quality to the notes with some light herbs rounding out the bouquet. Lots of ripe round berry fruit in the tongue. Soft tannins, but you could tell big tannins still there. Nice structure and these nuance echoing through the finish in the nose. Both of these wines, excellent. You could tell this is a top-level producer. Like I said, I had the Jesus from them at our cult Spanish tasting. It was out of this world, one of the wines of the night. All right, well, last night, like I said, it was a rough night, so just one wine last night with dinner, and what better for hangovers than potato skins and chicken wings? My wife makes some of the best chicken wings you'll ever eat. And what's good with a little spicy food? Well, Syrah can be good with a little spicy food. We had a Laborum Syrah from La Fayón de Corillon. This is a region in the north area of the Cafayate Valley of Argentina. Very, very high elevation. This Syrah, very reminiscent of a northern Rhone. Had that lovely spice to it and that wonderful freshness on the finish. One of the things that helps refresh your palate after a spicy meal. So some very good stuff. Like I said, we're back at it today, and I'll be here for the rest of the week, and then I'm leaving town on Saturday. All right, folks, I'm your host, Andrew Lamposone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.